Hello everyone, my name is Thomas Basombe. I'm a penetration tester at InfoSight Inc. and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about Active Directory Certificate Services Escalation 1. And before going into the technical part of this video, I'd like to go over why this attack is important and what the implications of it are. This attack allows an attacker to abuse misconfigurations of your Active Directory Certificate Services and allows them to escalate their privileges from a low-leveled user to a domain administrator leveled user. Thus, this is a privilege escalation attack and does lead to a full domain compromise. This attack relies on the attacker already having low-leveled credentials, so low-leveled credentials is required to perform this attack. Now let's go into the technical part of this video where I can show you how this attack works when it's executed. As you can see from this first screenshot, what we need to do is utilize the attack or the tool netexec or crackmapexec. As you can see from this output, we're directing this attack to the device lab-dc, and the output here is what we're looking for in orange, where it says found PKI enrollment server, found CN, and found PKI enrollment web service. This confirms that this server is in fact the ADCS server. Now that we've enumerated where the ADCS server is hosted, what we're going to do next is enumerate every available certificate template on the domain. And that is this image here. As you can see, what we're looking for is this output here, and this tells us every available certificate template that is being presented or hosted on the ADCS server. And this is helpful for an attacker because we've now enumerated what's out there. Now that we know where the ADCS server is and what the certificate templates hosted by it are, what we're going to do next is use the tool called Certify to enumerate the entire CA configuration. As you can see, this is the whole CA configuration. And what we're looking for at the bottom here is, and I'm going to read it for you now, is domain users can enrollee supply subject and template allows client authentication. And the vulnerable template is Escalation 1, as you can see next to template name. And now this proves that we do have a vulnerable template that is a template that's vulnerable to Escalation 1. Now that we've found the vulnerable template and confirmed that it's vulnerable to Escalation 1, what we're going to do next is target a domain administrator leveled user. And in this case, that user is called administrator. And what we're going to do is target the administrator account and save a certificate and private key for that account and store it in a .pfx file, in this case, administrator.pfx. Now that we have this administrator.pfx file, what we're going to do is request and obtain that account's NT hash. As you can see, the cache is being stored in a .ccache file, in this case administrator.ccache, and here is the output of the LMNT hash for this administrator account. What can we do with this hash? Now recall, this is a domain admin level user, so what we can do is create a new account, give it RDP privileges and RDP directly into the domain controller. We can dump the SAM database of the domain controller and get every NT hash for every account on the domain. Or what we can do in this case is open a interactive shell on the domain controller. As you can see, I have the shell open here and I can run a command who am I and get the output, which is lab/administrator, which proves that we are in fact that user. And I can even run whoami/priv, which will enumerate and provide us every single privilege that we have with this account. And as you can see, everything is enabled, and that means that we do have full domain compromise because we can take any action on the domain at this point. Thank you for watching this video. Please check out our channel. We have other bite-sized videos like this where we dedicate every video to an attack and give you a brief overview and show you how it looks like when successful. Thank you.